So I heard about your little runaway experiment. You're getting out of town. I respect that. So tell me what was wrong with your planet. Why is that you just came over here to the little EARTH Earth? I see. Trust issues. You thought you might be able to trust just blending into another species rather than having to acclimate to your previous species. I'm sure it's a shared sentiment. I'm just going to calibrate from which planet you come from just to see perhaps what exactly we're dealing with. So you come from the nebula 24/7/9. Okay, we can totally work with this. Don't even worry. We're going to be making you look like a nice old-fashioned human being. Just give me one moment. First, we're going to be working on your concealer, your coverage. We need to make sure that we give you that sort of human-esque skin tone. I'm afraid we don't have any blue humans. Correction, we do, but they tend to be looked at as being ill. And so you will draw a lot of attention being blue. And you're going to have a lot of questions to answer. And for the supernatural folks, those who still believe that, you know, creatures walk among us, which, honestly, I've seen Men in Black. I mean, maybe, but I don't have any concealer or coverage, so we're just going to use some ground coming. They're probably gonna, the people who are a little more supernatural, they're probably not gonna believe you when you try to tell them, like, oh, well, you know, maybe it's just a disease, an illness. And so they're probably just gonna be all like, oh, we gotta get rid of this. We gotta get rid of this chupacabra over here. So let me just get this nice coverage, nice and like evenly dispersed. I just want to make sure that this is nice and evenly dispersed. I don't want to miss a single spot. Don't wanna close my eyes, don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I'll miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. There we go, yeah, that's nice coverage right there. Let's just get the ears very quickly. The nice thing is that at least Grimes tried popularizing the whole elf ears thing. I personally adore the inspiration. I adore the motivation to get it done. But was Elon right about how that ear would collapse on itself after time? Because that's pinching it upwards, just gonna, yeah, probably. So we're just gonna do a little coverage right here next to your ears, just so that way it looks more human. I'm afraid I can't do anything about the shape, but once again, Grimes did popularize the elf ear look, so people will just think that maybe you got a fresh ear job. There we go, yes. Oh my God, you are going to be the envy of so many alternative girls. They're gonna be like, oh my God, you just had a successful ear surgery. You had now elf ears. And you're gonna be all like, yeah, I did. And they're gonna be like, who's your surgeon? And you're gonna be all like, oh, sorry, I don't guess and tell. There we go. Okay. Now, to kind of like cement in the coverage, I'm just gonna be lighting this nice and into place, so that way it's nice and cemented in. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh! I damn near burnt my latex glove right onto my thumb. I would have been part latex, part human, latex woman. What is her superpower? Infertility. Now, let us just begin with the makeup coverage. I was gonna say concealer. We have nothing to hide. We are but two mere mortals, two mere human beings. Do you die? Well, how long would you say your lifespan is in Earth years? 487 years. I am so thankful that I don't have that long of a lifespan. I wish you good luck. So we're just gonna put just a little bit of this lipstick on. I chose a more irregular lip color. It's not red, or dark red, or any sort of like nude lipstick. It's blue, because whatever eccentricity might come out will just be excused with you being an eccentric person and not an alien from a foreign planet that has arrived onto Earth to restart their social life away from their species among a new species where they are now permanently hiding behind a mask and can die after near half a millennia in peace. So I'm just going to be putting this nice and onto your lip coverage just to make sure you have a nice even coverage right there. Interesting. Nice. Beautiful. Lovely. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, right there. Right there. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Can you go like this for me? Very good. I'm going to add just a little bit of depth. I want to make sure that we have these voluptuous lips. It's very nice to have a little bit of style, a little bit of artwork. Your lips could be your canvas when it comes to portraying paintings. You could paint a starry night onto your lips. You could paint a nice picturesque valley, a prairie onto your lips. So let us just begin with adding a little bit of depth. I just want to make it look like a dark, deep forest night. So I'm just going to be putting a little bit of depth right here. Just a little bit of depth. Just a little bit of depth right there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of depth. Just so that way it's the depth, it's deep. There's a lot of depth to it. It's so piercing because of the depth looking back at you. It's like the void looking back at you. It's like you're not just observing it. It's observing you, and you know what kind of channel you're working with. It's like, are you strong enough to face the void? I mean, there is no competition, but it's more a matter of, can you actually channel the authentic energy necessary to stare at the void and realize you two are two inseparable beings, two inseparable life forces. And if you can't, if you're uncomfortable recognizing yourself in the void, then I'm afraid you will not be able to handle the depth of your lips. So I'm just going to be putting a little bit of this eyeshadow onto your eyes. Are you okay with that? Okay. Close your eyes for me. Close your eyes. You have come to Earth at such a perfect time. I just remember the person who removed their belly button, tried removing all of their genitalia, had their eyes permanently tattooed, completely black. I really hope they don't regret any of that. But at least for us, we don't regret their decisions, because now you can camouflage more. Where did you get your look from? Dr. Nassif and Dr. what was his name? Navari. Dr. Nassif and Dr. Navari. Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif botched. Okay, there we go. Just gonna go in. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this eyeshadow into your eye right there, and then just a little bit of eyeshadow into there. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna put that right here on the side. I'm just gonna be inspecting it just a little bit just to see what's going on here. What is it working? Okay. It looks straightforward for me. Perfect. Now we're just going to be putting a little bit of this eyeliner. I'm just going to put a little bit of the eyeliner in there so that way we give your eyes some depth. Once again, I just want to make sure your eyes are nice and depthy. There we go. I'm just going to put a little bit over here too. Just a little bit over here. Okay, good. Okay. Now, let's work on your hair. I'm afraid that your hair can do with a little bit of styling. It could be done, but don't even worry about it. We're gonna get it nice and done. Just nice. There we go. Okay. Now we're just gonna brush it through. Tell me if I'm tugging a little too hard on you. Tell me if I'm being a little too rough with you. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That was an assault. Styling your hair. Making it look nice and styled. Just a little bit over here. A little bit over here. Just a little bit over here. Just work it on the sides. Making sure it's nice and even. Making sure it's nice and even. Making sure it's nice and even. Okay, and now I'm just going to be fixing it just a little bit up here. Just a little bit right there. Okay. Just a little bit over here. More there. Okay. I think you look human enough. I think you can pass as human. Yeah. So let's go get some brunch. It's a bro lunch. And then we could see if anyone detects you. And if they do, I'm gonna have to erase their memory, which can be done easily. And then we'll have to do it again. Okay.